Experience Karen Hunter in a completely different way. Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me in Karen Hunter is Awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is Awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed. Amber Ruffin was told she is not going to be, they disinvited her from the White House Correspondents' dinner because she said, I am going to treat this the way it needs to be treated. These are not normal times, as Cory Booker said. This is not about both sides. There's no both sides here. They're wrong. This is wrong. And I'm not going to pretend. So she was on, whose show was she on, Smith? This, Seth Meyers. Okay, Late Night with Seth Meyers. They did a little back and forth, and I think it's very instructive for you, Melissa. Stay tuned. Listen to this. Play Amber Ruffin.
Seth, look at me. Honestly, I'm concerned with how you're going to end that joke.
You're concerned with how I'm going to end it? I mean, well, obviously, I'm going to make a punchline, make fun of the guy who robbed the bodega.
See, Seth, the problem is that's divisive. Take it from me. If there's one thing I learned from this weekend, it's you have to be fair to both sides.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense in this case. You know, there's an innocent bodega owner, there's a burglar.
Or hear me out, there are very fine people on both sides.
Yeah, but he shattered the front door of a bodega.
Did he, or did he provide an innovative ventilation system?
Yeah, but he stole the cash out of the register.
He received a microloan.
He set fire to the ATM.
He bravely fought inflation. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, Amber, when people are objectively terrible, we should be able to point it out on television.
I thought that too, on Friday. But today is Monday, and Mondays, Amber Ruffin knows that when bad people do bad things, you have to treat them fairly and respectfully. When you watch The Sound of Music, you have to root for the singing children and the other people.
You mean the Nazis?
Calling them that is so one-sided.
Don't you think you're exaggerating?
For now.
I mean, it's just the whole reason we have a free press is so we can report stories, you know, as they actually happen.
No, we have a free press so that we can be nice to Republicans at fancy dinners. That's what it says in the First Amendment.
It does?
I think so. I can't read it. They wrote it in that loopy cursive. Yeah. But the point is that you're sowing the seeds of discord. And I used to be the same way. I thought, when people take away your rights, erase your history, and deport your friends, you're supposed to call it out. But I was wrong. Glad to find that out now, because if they had let me give that speech, ooh, baby, I would have been so terrifically mean.
Just burning everyone?
You know I would have been on one. Anywho, don't have time to teach you all this. I gotta go.
Yeah, where are you going?
I have to return the dress I was gonna wear to the Correspondents' dinner. I already took the tags off, but I'm gonna just say they blew off in the wind.
Yeah, but that's lying, Amber. That's wrong.
You can't say that. That's journalism.
Oof. Yeah, we're in different times. There are no two sides, and you are what you digest. Watching everything is not going to help us. Read more. I'd prefer you to read more. CNN, MSNBC, Fox, they're all, now we want to talk about two sides of the same bird. They're all committed to their wallets, to their bottom line, not to our education, nor to holding this current space that we're in and the people in it accountable. There's no accountability. We wouldn't be in this position if those outlets did their job, and they didn't. And now we can't even rely on newspapers because they're all owned by people, most of them, who also don't care about anything but their pockets, right? So
experience Karen Hunter in a completely different way. Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me in Karen Hunter is Awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is Awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.